Remember, Lady Luck won't always smile at you.
Can't wait for your next lesson, big star.
Try to go faster and make it out of the second echelon. Copy that. Congratulations on securing a top 3 finish.
And Adalbert takes the win for Thor Jr.
A pity for Pioneer Jr., but still a remarkable finish by any standard.
Congrats! You're now in the top 3 in Pioneer Junior. Keep up and there's a huge potential for overtaking Micah on the leaderboard. Well, rumors about Micah and me are flying. Oh, never mind. Rumors are everywhere in the paddock. Want some suggestions from a pro agent? I'm all ears. Rumors don't affect your salary in future, but race results do.
Lee is in a league of his own, leaving the competition in the rear view. He is truly the best of the best youth drivers. And right behind him is...
Technically speaking, there's no one right behind Lee, who's way ahead of everyone else. Lee is already half a lap ahead, leaving Micah to lead the chasers.
Right. Let's move on to the second echelon. Micah was overtaken. What did we miss?
Micah's going aggressive on the acceleration and colliding with the car ahead,
leaving basically no space for the car behind to dodge. Another crash at the beginning already?
Keep it steady. Good. A crash ahead. Swing left and go around him. Good job.
Being able to drive out clear from that chaos, that's some impressive driving from the Pioneer Junior rookie.
Yeah, the way I see it, we're looking at the next rising star in motorsports.
Micah, what was that about out there?
Shouldn't you be the one explaining what you did to me?
You're the one who cut me off and almost caused a crash.
Enough! The media saw it all. Micah, you are suspended for one race, and all points you earned in this race will be deducted. All right, moving forward, you and Lee will race in R3 for the team.
It's late. What's up? Is this about the season finale?
Yeah, it's just... Micah should be reprimanded, but Stannis...
But Stannis only suspended Micah for one race?
Yes! Micah's provocation before the race proves that he did it on purpose.
So you want Stannis to expel his nephew Micah, a core member of the team?
I don't mean... It's just giving him a one-race suspension seems way too easy, and it kinda bums me out.
You're the starting driver for our team, so be careful. See the media and press right there? They'll zoom in on everything you do.
Look over there! Sakura Jr. from Japan! I see Nogi! Don't worry, though. You've got this.
Anything can happen on the track. When in doubt, improvise. Besides drivers from Sakura, watch out for Batter from Oasis Jr. This is his 4th tour in the R3 Championship, a true veteran.
Fourth tour? Roger that.
Radio check complete. Sit rep. Today is pretty windy. Expect swirling headwinds at the first turn.
Copied all.
That's it for the sit rep. Good luck.
The race only just started. Wait for your opportunity. Lee will pick up speed at the first roundabout. Work with him there.
You just overtook Sakura's #1 driver.
Good job. Consecutive turns ahead. Keep the momentum and look for the window to overtake.
I've got this.
You just overtook Nogi.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. He's right behind you. Find a way to stretch the gap at the straight.
Last lap. Keep it up. Watch out for the cars behind. You can still push harder.
A sensational performance! Pioneer Jr. dominated the race, securing 2 of the top 3 spots.
And the highlight of the race goes to Pioneer Jr.'s debutante.
What a race. Keep it up. Races get real tough once you hit the final 16. A top-notch driver will push their ride to the limit. I'm curious.
How about the birth of a new star for today's press release title?
Don't get too ahead of yourself. Let's just get ready for the next race.
True. We're going up against Phantom Jr. next. And to talk...
You're up against some tricky drivers today, especially Constantine. The tactic he and Morgan pulled in the last race caused several crashes. So be careful.
I've heard of Constantine before, but I don't think I know Morgan. Is he...
I'll give you one guess why Constantine's been so irritable lately. People on social call Morgan Smiles because he's always grinning. But
He only cares about winning, especially now that we're in the championship.
Well then...
okay, let's hold off on the chit-chat until after the race.
Did you see that? Constantine just hit the gas at the turn, and the Pioneer driver had to swerve out of the way to avoid a major crash.
Trouble for Pioneer folks. One of their cars has just spun out of control on the track.
Stay calm. Grab the wheel and get back on the track pronto. Give it all you've got to catch up to Morgan. Do not give up. Keep pushing.
They're right on my tail. I can't shake them.
Maintain your lead and stay in control of your rhythm.
I'll see you at the finish line.
Across the line! Pioneer secures the last spot in the final 8 by a mere 3 points. This race has certainly been a thriller.
What's the matter? You did well so far. Just believe in yourself. If a driver's afraid to lose, then they don't belong behind the wheel. Then prove yourself in the next race.
You're behind the position we laid out in the plan.
Acknowledged. Working on it.
Use your cornering skills. Drift to narrow the gap with the car in front. Lee took first place. Just keep your position and we can make it to the final 4.
Gotcha.
Don't get into a dogfight with other cars when cornering. Make sure to defend your line. Braked way too late and hard. He's skidding out. This is your chance.
Copy that.
We made it to the final 4. You did it. You punched our ticket to the trophy.
Why was Micah bummed out? We just won.
They? Who are they? I picked you and Lee to race in the championship, not them. You're the ones representing our team whether he likes it or not.
The priority is a recap of the race.
Lee, what brings you here?
I told him to come. As partners, it's crucial to build rapport.
Thank you, Gloria.
All right then. How about we hit the track for a little practice race after the recap?
The most important thing on an ice track is to learn how to adapt. Float with the environment, rather than fighting against it. With less friction on the ice, you can do longer drifts. Let's give it a shot. I'll show you first, then catch up with me.
All right.
You learn fast. Even the most talented drivers need to put in the work on the track, every single day.
I admire your persistence. It's clear that you've got a great passion for this sport.
Passion?
Huh?
Nothing. Let's just continue with your practice.
Well, how's it going?
I expected tons of twists and turns, but the sheer number of them is insane. How far away are we from the finish line? Hey, coming your way.
Hey, let's race in the weekend challenge. We could definitely use some more practice.
Weekend challenge? Can we team up for this race?
Yeah, it'll be sure to improve our teamwork on the track.
Awesome. I'm free all weekend, so just let me know when you want to race.
Alright, I'll send you the race invitation later. See you on the track.
This is it. Ready for the final?
Game time. Bring it on.
Excellent. You're about to go head-to-head with 3 top junior racing teams. And I'm sure Peter from Rangers and Summers from Knights are talented drivers. But Betty from Thor really stands out.
That's her signature move. If they mess up our flow, we'll have no...
Our plan is to let Thor take the lead on the first lap, then stick with them until the end. When we hit the final stretch, we'll speed up and pass everyone.
Roger that.
It's the final. Just go for it, no regrets. Finish strong and give it your all.
And Baudouin looks absolutely livid with Lee for blocking his line. Oh, he's hit the gas and charged forward. This is not looking good, folks. Baudouin has collided with Lee, sending him off the track.
Lee is going to be fine. Just keep up your pace and stay focused. We didn't come here to give up. You turn ahead. This is our window.
Got it. Like you always said, no regrets.
Can you believe this?
Good job. Stay focused. You're almost at the finish line.
What an incredible turnaround! The sole remaining Pioneer driver manages to cross the finish line in second place.
Whoa, this race has been exceptionally fabulous. Looks like that rookie has emerged as a dark horse in this year's R3 championship.
The Pioneer Junior manager is rushing out of the pit garage in excitement. Their team has discovered a rising star, a diamond in the rough that's already shining brightly.
You did it! I still can't believe you pulled off such an amazing overtake!
That's one of the most sensational second halves I've ever seen. We've been stuck in third place for years, unable to make the R2 championship.
Tonight we're gonna party and celebrate!
Big shout out to our team, and a special shout out to Lee. We wouldn't even be in the finals without him.
Yeah, but you really aced that final. Congrats, my friend. You and I are going to be on the first team, pal.
This is it. Ready for the final?
Game time. Bring it on.
Excellent. You're about to go head-to-head with 3 top junior racing teams, and I'm sure you all know what they're capable of.
It's the final. Just go for it, no regrets. Finish strong and give it your all.
And Baudouin looks absolutely livid with Lee for blocking his line. Oh, he's hit the gas and charged forward. This is not looking good, folks. Baudouin has collided with Lee, sending him off the track.
Lee is going to be fine. Just keep up your pace and stay focused. We didn't come here to give up. You turn ahead. This is our window.
Can you believe this?
Good job. Stay focused. You're almost at the finish line.
an incredible turnaround. The sole remaining Pioneer driver manages to cross the finish line in second place.
Whoa, this race has been exceptionally fabulous. Looks like that rookie has emerged as a dark horse in this year's R3 championship.
The Pioneer Junior manager is rushing out of the pit garage in excitement. Their team has discovered a rising star, a diamond in the rough that's already shining brightly.
You did it! I still can't believe you pulled off such an amazing overtake!
That's one of the most sensational second halves I've ever seen. We've been stuck in third place for years, unable to make the R2 championship. You deserve all the credit.
Tonight we're gonna party and celebrate!
Big shout out to our team, and a special shout out to Lee. We wouldn't even be in the finals without.
Yeah, but you really aced that final. Congrats, my friend. You and I are gonna be on the first team, pal.
Did you see that? Constantine just hit the gas at the turn, and the Pioneer driver had to swerve out of the way to avoid a major crash.
Trouble for Pioneer folks. One of their cars has just spun out of control on the track.
While being able to drive out clear...
Fast once you spot the reference point.
Use the slipstream. Get ready to overtake. Wow, your speed is super fast!
Watch for the reference point. Pull the handbrake in time.
Hold your leading position! You handled that corner expertly!
Stabilize. Don't let the car lose control.